Hey, what's up you guys? And welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda and it's Wednesday. I got a text message. Let me see. Today we're going to talk about answered prayers. That's right. I have a lot of answered prayers. We're going to talk about, at least in this video, I'm thinking making it a bunch of parts. Part 1, part 2, part 3, however many prayers there are. But this one's gonna be like the bigger ones, the ones that when someone says, "Oh, has God ever answered your prayers before?" These are the ones that I think of. These are the ones that I say, "Yes, He has." All right, so on to the story. Up until I was 13, there was one thing that I prayed for. Like, anytime I could blow out the candles, this was what I wanted more than anything. And that was for a sibling. I wanted a sibling so bad. And I did not understand why other people could have siblings, and I was an only child. And up until I was 13, I prayed and I prayed. But on my 13th birthday, we went out to breakfast, and my mom looked at me and told me, "I'm pregnant." 13 years of praying for something. I prayed for 13 years. And I finally got it. Just because you pray once does not mean God does not hear you. You may have to pray twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 13 years worth of times. And the first time you prayed to Him, He could have heard you and He could have said, yes, that's a great idea. Yeah, Amanda, I'd love you to have a child, or have a child someday, God, but not right now. Yeah, Amanda, I would love for you to have a sibling, or have a sister. That'd be great. But you know what? It doesn't fit into my plan right now. Plug on my channel. If you want to see what she's like, we had our own channel last summer where we uploaded like 11 or 12 videos, I think. So you can see us interacting with each other. I'll leave the link in the description. But I love my little sister, and she is the greatest answer of prayer. Another answer prayer, not as deep as the sister. I heard on the radio about this couple who were gonna buy a fridge, and they didn't know which fridge to buy, and it was a lot of money, so they prayed to God, and God would answer. So I decided to do the same thing. Not about a fridge, about a laptop. And I went to Staples, I couldn't think of the store, Staples, and I looked at their laptops and I'm like, these two are what I want. But I don't know, this one has better battery life, but this one has a better processor. I don't know which one I want to get. And so I did what the most reasonable person would do, is I went to my car and I prayed. I said, "Lord, I'm going to pick this computer. It is more expensive, but I think that it is the right one. If you also think it is the right one, then have them not say anything, have it be in stock. But if I go in and I ask them if I could have it, and they say they do not have it in stock, but they can order it, then I will not buy it, and I will buy the other one." So I went back inside. This was like in a span of like 2 hours, so this wasn't go out to my car, pray, go back inside. But I went back inside and I went up to them and I said, "I would like to buy this laptop." And he's like, "All right, let me go get it." Goes back, comes out and said, "I'm sorry, but we're out of stock. We can order you a new one if we like." I go, No. That's fine." And he's like, Are you sure?" He's like, "All I have to do is just type it in and we can get it to you probably by the end of the day." I'm like, No, it's fine. in my head, I'm like, I got my answer. It's already no. And so I'm like, well, then I'd like this one. And he's like, sure, let me go get it in the back. And he goes back and he comes out and he's like, here's the last one. It's the what? Did you say it was the last one? I'm like, thank you. And I bought. I actually ended up getting the same exact laptop as I had before, but in a newer model. When I brought it home, I was like, I just bought the same laptop, but a newer model. I thought that was really funny. And I liked my other laptop. It worked out. I liked my other laptop a lot. And so I love, I'm looking at it right now. That's why it's staring at me. It's sitting on my pillow staring at me. I see you, laptop. You looking good over there. All right, let's get personal. All right. So at my last prayer, I prayed. Do it. I'm gonna do it. At my last answered prayer, could be it's a blessing in disguise, obviously. Okay. And my last answered prayer. So I've been on the water polo team at my college for about 2.5, 3 years now. And I'm a junior in college. And I don't know how to phrase stuff. And I wasn't happy with things that were happening behind the scenes and my playing time. And one day the coach said through another player that he wanted to talk to me. This is really hard to say. Or talk about actually. Because this just happened a few weeks ago. That he wanted to talk to me. And so I went to go talk to him. But before I talked to him, I prayed. And I said, Lord, have him say in this meeting that he's not gonna have him make the decision for me in this meeting. If he says that it is not a good decision for me to continue on, then that is a sign that I am doing the right thing and quitting. It is really difficult to talk about. Long story short, through all the difficulties of how hard this is to talk about, I might talk about more water polo stuff later, but it's so new that it's hard to say. Coach ended up saying, when I brought up that I'm not coming back next year, he said that was probably for the best. He said exactly what I wanted to hear, in the sense of God answered my prayer. He said, yes, Amanda, I will. He said, Amanda, you're asking for the future, I'll give you the future. And I quit that night, April 6th, 2016, a day after my baptism 1-year anniversary. I quit water polo, and it was very difficult, but I think God has another plan for me, and I continue to pray for what my future is ahead, and I have no idea what it's going to be. But next, I can graduate early. I'm graduating a semester early now that I don't have water polo, which I feel like is in God's plan, and I'm stepping out further than not that I ever had before, but I'm letting God decide what's gonna happen next in my life. And I mean, knowing him, it's gonna be something cool, right? So those are some of my answered prayers. Those are just a couple of them. The first two were really, really things that I think of. This last one was something that just happened so recently that I thought I should share it. But know that he hears you. He does. And sometimes it takes 13 years for you to see that he hears you, but he does. He hears you. And when you ask for something, in that moment, he says yes or no, or he says wait. So you got 3 options: yes, no, wait. There's no maybe. There's no maybes with God. Yes, no, wait. And when I asked 13 years for my sister, he said, wait. Too bad there's not like a little like phone, like even just like one of those like cups and the wires connecting us to heaven. And then, God, can I have a sibling? You're gonna need to wait till you're 13. Oh, okay, I can do that. That'd just make life so much easier. Alright, so if you like this video, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a like, because guess what? I like it. Alright, subscribe if you want to see more content. Subscribe if you don't want to see sauce and this and have a good day. Alright, bye. English is hard sometimes.